What's up, guys? Crypto Future back in the lab. What's going on? Let's talk a little BTC, guys. I wanted to discuss what's going to happen with Hong Kong ready to announce on Monday that they're approving the spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. We know that this essentially is a shoe-in because we covered in this morning's live stream that Hong Kong is now advertising in the subways their spot Bitcoin ETFs. They're set to approve 4 of them, right? And Ethereum as well. So, as the outflows will continue to dissipate from Grayscale and the inflows continue from the US, having Hong Kong launching 4 spot Bitcoin ETFs and Ethereum spot ETFs, we're going to start to see large inflows from Hong Kong and likely mainland China as well. Now, in saying this, what's going to happen, in my opinion, is as soon as the announcement is made official, as soon as the Hong Kong version, I can't remember what they're called, the SFC, I think they're called, which is their version of the SEC, approves the spot ETFs, I believe not only are we going to see the inflows from Hong Kong and mainland China, but we're also going to see the inflows from the United States, BlackRock, Fidelity, ARK Invest, and so on. I think we're going to see those inflows increase, right? Because now, guess what? Now we're in a rat race. Now we're racing against the clock because there's only so many Bitcoins, guys. There is only so many Bitcoins, right? Available. And we know that we covered last week that these hedge funds here in the States are starting to contact the miners directly trying to buy Bitcoin because exchange reserves are at an all-time low and dropping lower by the day. And we have the halving coming up in 6 days, which means the amount of Bitcoin being produced in a daily basis is going to be now cut in half, right? Which is going to put even more crunch, supply and demand crunch on the price of Bitcoin. I truly believe that over the next couple of months, we are going to see an absolutely phenomenal, like you have never seen before, price appreciation in Bitcoin. And you're not even going to believe it because right now, what's happening with all these inflows and stuff, right? We haven't fully started to see the impact of supply and demand crunch yet, right? And when Grayscale's done selling, holy smokes, guys, the inflows from the States, the inflows from Hong Kong, mainland China, Korea's getting ready to pass one. We covered that. Germany just passed one. We should start to see the inflows on that in the next week because it takes about 2 weeks to get a product out to market and start to feel the effects, no different than the US BTC ETFs. It took about 2 to 3 weeks to start to see the price appreciate. And then we also have London set to pass a spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF as well, right? I've covered this a few times now, guys, that the inflows, like I'm trying to make sure you guys understand the inflows are going to be crazy, guys, crazy. And the more ETFs that get approved in more countries, the more anxiety moves you're going to start to see from companies like BlackRock and Fidelity and so on, because there's only so many Bitcoin to be bought. That's the thing. There's so few, you guys. I would not be shocked 2 years from now if it was extremely difficult to find any Bitcoin to buy at all. You'd have to wait for the miners to mine it at this point, right? And somehow I think that you'll start to see these hedge funds and countries start to buy directly from the miners. So it's going to become probably almost impossible to buy Bitcoin on exchanges anymore. Buy Bitcoin, guys, right? If you have limited money, guys, not financial advice, obviously, right? But if you have very little money and you're playing the altcoins this boring, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. But I did a video on what I do in a 4-year cycle. And at the bottom of every cycle, I take 50% of my profits from this bull run and I dump it into Bitcoin at the near the bottom. When Bitcoin's down 80, 95%, I start scooping it up again, right? And I hold long term. Bitcoin will be $1 million plus, in my opinion, sooner than you think. And I would stockpile it with your profits, in my opinion, in the bottom of the next bear market, because in a couple of years, you're not going to be able to buy Bitcoin anymore. and the price is going to be ridiculous, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. It's going to become a competition. It's going to become a race between Hong Kong, the United States, Germany, London, Korea, so on and so forth for these Bitcoins. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Click the join button to become a member of the channel. You get members-only live streams on Sunday, microcap gem that we drop on Sundays. Follow me over on X. We give you help with your portfolio as well, your exit strategies, your profit taking. Join our Discord. And once again, like and subscribe, guys. I'll see you in the next one.